water. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. Today we made, I think, $164 on the day. Yeah, $163.80. So I did take a loss, but it was on the same trade. So coming into the day, we'll just get straight into it. Coming into the day on ES, I was bullish. Okay, we are at all-time highs right now, and as we see on this candle right here, we had a pre-market sweep of these Asia session lows, and we honestly made equal lows pre-market. So I wanted to see us either take out London session highs, come down, take out London session lows, and then go, even more bullish. But we did not get that. Okay. And honestly, I kind of fucked up because I thought news came out at 9 a.m. But news comes out at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I was looking at Friday for some reason. It came out at 7:30. So I kind of limited myself. I didn't take a trade until 9:30, which is fine. I waited, but I came into the day and we formed a right here. We formed a bearish SMT. So I was bullish, but then seeing this bearish SMT until it got disrespected, I wanted to see shorts. So, and also another thing, I took this trade during New York PM session, which I learned I will never do again because as we see here, so choppy, bro. We did hit my final take profit, okay, but that was the longest trade I've sat in for over 3 hours, and that shit was just not it. But yeah, so we formed this bearish SMT. And then I was looking for shorts. So right here, we came out, took out these. We've been taking out liquidity, but on Nasdaq we finally came up and swept liquidity. So then I was like, all right, we balanced price out. They're kind of at the same place. Nasdaq took out liquidity and ES did. So now I want to look for shorts. Okay, we inverse this gap right here, and I was going to take shorts here, but I said I want to see us close on Nasdaq. I want to see us close below these 5-minute lows, and we did get a 5-minute break. We did get a break of structure, kind of. Okay, we came down and we wicked, but we did not close. That is something I'm very proud of myself. I've been able to be very patient in these markets recently, and just wait. I've learned that patience pays, bro. Patience is the biggest thing in the market. If the move is worth it, it will always come back. So we inverse this gap at first, and I was like, all right, do I take shorts? And then I was like, no, let me see what the next candle does. Okay. And as we see, the next candle was bullish. Would have went and stopped my ass out, okay? And we still didn't close where I wanted us to. And then right here, this is where I switched my bias to bullish. We formed this bullish SMT, okay? So we see that, and then we see this. So we formed this bullish SMT. I got in. I think I got in around let me see here, because I did take a loss. The first trade I took was what was my entry price? 3588. So, oh yeah, so I got in around right here. I had my stop, I think at this SMT, and I got stopped out for 325. But I was very convinced on the trade. Okay, I seen that we had this very bullish move up here, and that caused me to take the trade. And my trade did hit for $365, I'm pretty sure it was. And that put me in profit $163. Okay, I'm working on not locking myself out because if I can't control myself personally, then, I'm not really doing it right. And I've been good with that. So we did hit my final take profit. But the only thing was, first of all, I'm never trading New York PM session again, because that shit was crazy, bro. I was in the middle of class, and I kept getting logged out, bro. TopStep kept saying another session was going on because my computer was up in a different classroom, and the tab was open, and it just kept kicking my ass out. I was like, bro, I need to fucking get this entry. And I did get it, though, and I was able to set my stop loss. That's the only thing I wanted to set. I was like, take profit, we'll go. I'll set that when I get up there. But my stop loss was the main thing. So I got it set. The first time I got stopped out, I was like, fuck, all right. Maybe I shouldn't have taken a trade in New York PM session because I did tell myself I did not want to take a trade in New York PM session. But then I saw this very bullish move right here, and I was like, all right, clear break of structure. We do want to go higher. And also, we've just been moving bullish all day. We came in here, reacted very bullish. Came in here, reacted very bullish. So I was like, all right, we're at all-time highs. Let me just target here, and I did it. The other thing that I'm very proud of myself, I've been able to be very patient, okay? The other day, yesterday when I was trading, I literally, I saw price start dumping in the direction that I wanted it to, and I was like, fuck, bro, don't miss this trade, because I have very bad FOMO. So that's why my entries be getting very messed up, and I honestly be getting stopped out when I shouldn't. But I've been able to just kind of control it and be like, all right, if the trade is worth it, it will come back. And it did. So this is day 2 of being profitable, and I'm going to say this right now. If you are unprofitable, follow your rules. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, bro, because I personally struggled with it. Like, I want to make the money, but you just have to accept that it's not going to come overnight, okay? It's going to take time, and if you can't follow your rules, yeah, I'm not going to lie. You will win a few times, but that's just going to fuck you up even more, because then you're going to think that you can win not following your rules, and it's just going to be a spiral effect. You're going to keep not following your rules, and then eventually that shit will come back and bite you in the ass, okay? So just follow your rules. I know it's hard, but it is so worth it in the long run, okay? I like to say day 2 of being profitable on my path. Not being profitable. Day 2 of on my path to profitability. Because for me, being profitable is not making money. Being profitable to me is following my rules, being patient, and even not taking a trade, okay? That's one thing. After, it got, 10 o'clock, I was like, all right, if I don't see my short set up by 10 o'clock, I think I'm just going to hop off. But then I did see this, clear SMT, and I was like, all right, let me take it, which I kind of wish I didn't do. I'm glad I won on the day, yes, but I kind of went against what I said, but I'm able to realize that, and yeah, we have news tomorrow at 9 a.m., and I think I obviously want to be bullish again just because we're at all-time highs, but also, we have to incorporate, I think there will be a pretty big retrace. We just have a lot of gaps to fill, and yeah, but we'll come to that when we come to that. I hope you guys have an amazing day. This was just a quick little trade recap, and just take this one thing from me, bro. Follow your rules. I couldn't do it before, but I'm not gonna lie, it's the best decision I've ever made. Okay, second day, and yeah, I'm about to go make some money window washing, and then yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. We'll see you guys.